Good afternoon everyone, I am Miss Gigi, and even though Arsenal have stressed me out, I'm still going to review our game today against Everton. We lost 1-0. This is the first time I've had to review a loss. I'm disappointed, man. Like I said yesterday, we have a few games. Like, we have the easiest run, but we have a few games that would be kind of difficult, you know. Watford, Wolves, Everton, I thought were going to be some of the hardest games, and I thought we'd draw at least one of them, but I really didn't think we'd lose. And I was saying in my preview yesterday, this could have given us a secure footing for third place, and we don't have it. Now, I know a lot of fans are taking this as, oh, it's the end of the world, and I don't think that, but, you know, like I said, it's disappointing, and they didn't play well enough for, like, our team. We played, I know on Monday we didn't play amazing, but we still good enough. This, it wasn't a good performance. I think today I'm going to talk about, obviously, the performance, what this means going forward, a couple of my opinions on some of the players. I think I'm going to start with the first half. We were just, there was no energy, there was no oomph, apart from Lacazette, a bit from Guendouzi. No one played good enough. No one on that pitch was good enough for the first 45 minutes. It didn't help that the ref was obviously a 12th Everton player, because, you know, Guendouzi shouldn't have got carded in the first 5 minutes. There's no way you should be given a yellow for something in the first few minutes where you could have someone sent off. It was just poor refereeing. That was also added to from Everton's gamesmanship. I felt like the way they played, I know we're a really gritty part of the season. There's only less than, what, 7-8 games left. I know they're fighting for their place and we're fighting for our place. But I just really don't like when any team, when any player plays like that. Mkhitaryan got blocked off by 2 of their players. We just went on with it. Calvert-Lewin got blocked off and was like, oh, he's crying, it's the end of the world. I don't like when anyone plays like that. So the way Everton played was really, I don't like it. But we weren't good enough. I can't make excuses for the fact that our players weren't playing good enough. Up until about the 40th minute, we only had 1 shot. A whole first half, and I think we only had 2. That's just not good enough for any team who want to finish in the top 4. In terms of the way players were playing, like I said, I think Lacazette played well. And like I always say, Guendouzi, a 19-year-old, he has such a passion and an oomph for the game. But, oh, and also Monreal, I think he's a very consistent guy. But a lot of players just weren't good enough. I don't think Mkhitaryan made terrible decisions a lot of the time. That was more so in the second half. But just decision making was poor. Ainsley Maitland-Niles, see, I've said this before, he can play well. If you find him in the right place and he's on it and he's got the right people around him, he can play really well. But today he was just not good enough. I do think he just needs a season out on loan. He just needs to get himself together and come back as a fully formed player. In terms of the second half now, the way we came out in the second half, Ramsey had was involved in 2 build-ups in the first 3 minutes. I know we're trying to save players for our game against Napoli on Thursday, but the double change at the break shows how we should have really started the game. And we really needed to score in those first 10 minutes in the second half when we were pushing, and we just didn't. There were a good few chances that Ramsey missed. There's a good few chances that Lacazette missed. And it was just, as much as there was more oomph to the game in the second half, it still wasn't good enough. It was still very disappointing. I was really happy that for the first time in ages we don't get this often that we had Lacazette, Mkhitaryan, Aubameyang and Ozil on the pitch at the same time. But the 4 should be best players on our team weren't playing like they were the 4 best players on the team. When Iwobi came on, he played better than most of them. Aubameyang's way out wide. I don't know what he was doing over there. The entire game just felt like a mess. And to review this now, like I said, this is my first loss that I've had to review. And I'm not sure how to present it apart from disappointment. Now, this means that we have to hope that tomorrow West Ham pull something out the bag. We have to hope that City fresh Tottenham. It's a shame that we're putting our spot, third, fourth, fifth, whatever it may be, in other people's hands now. But when you're playing like that, that's what you end up with. It's not in our control anymore. Hopefully, we have got this little trip up out of our system and we will bang it out against Napoli on Thursday. That's what we really, really need. But, I don't know. I'm pretty sure everyone saw Ozil throw that coat. I don't know if he was throwing it at Emery or if he was throwing it out of frustration or what. But I felt it. I felt it. You know? It's difficult. We were hard done by, but we also didn't play well. That was the most foul throw I've seen in a very long time. The ref was so against us, you know. We shouldn't have got certain yellow cards, but it doesn't make up for the fact that we didn't play well enough. And apart from Lacazette, Guendouzi, Iwobi, I can't really rate any of our players that high. Oh, Leno made a good few saves. I'll give him that. Like, we shouldn't be playing a game where I am more impressed by Everton than I am by Arsenal. Because they made some crosses, they made some blocks that were impressive, and we just weren't doing the same. Like I said, going forward now, we just got to hope for the best. We've got to hope that our enemies fail, and we've got to put everything into the Napoli game. So, like I said, follow me on Twitter, Miss GGOFC, and I'll give you guys a preview before Thursday's match and another review then. Until then, let's keep our heads up, Gooners. Come on.